no drip popsicles, weird jelly beans, and fart candy. These are 10 strange candies you won't believe exist. Number 10, pickle cotton candy. Pickles most likely belong in your lunch, like in burgers or sandwiches, and not even everyone likes them. That's why it's kind of weird when you decide to make candy out of them. Pickles are not the best tasting stuff, but pickle cotton candy just might be the thing to convince you to love it. Grandpa Joe's pickle candy is almost the same shade as the vegetable used in its flavoring, and that's just the first similarity. The cotton candy is heavy, and the taste of pickles, you just can't avoid it. It's a savory, sweet treat that could either leave you wanting more or wanting to throw it out. The best part is it gives your tongue a fun green color, so it's perfect at parties. Would you give this one a go? The green tongue is pretty exciting. Number 9, candy sushi. How well can you eat raw food? I guess you're pretty good at it if you can eat sushi or sashimi. These two Japanese foods have taken over the world and seen people doing something they never thought they would do: eat raw fish. What if I told you I found the perfect way to prank your friends who don't like the sight of raw fish? Candy sushi looks exactly like sushi, but the best part is you don't have to deal with the taste of raw fish if you don't like it. The candy is full of sugar, and of course is very sweet. You can store it in your pantry or your fridge, and unlike regular sushi, you don't have to deal with leftovers that went bad. Candy sushi comes in a pack of 21 pieces of candy. That's a lot. There are 3 different types of sugary sushi candy in the pack, and a side dish that's actually a couple of pieces of gummies that have been coated with hard candy. And instead of dipping sauces, you get licorice. That's one very impressive pack of weird candy. Number 8, pie lollipops. What kind of pie do you usually have for Thanksgiving? I usually have a lot to choose from, but my favorite's apple pie. It's good. Wouldn't it be great to be able to have pie whenever you want it? Yeah. The makers of this next candy thought so too and decided to make it reality. The pie lollipops sound exactly like they look. It's a small serving of pie but on a stick and sold like a lollipop. Just because it's on a stick doesn't mean it isn't a real pie though. It still has the perfect crumbly pie crust, but combined with toppings like melted chocolate, caramel drizzle, and marshmallows, it looks so good. Now you don't have to wait until the fair comes around or Thanksgiving comes to have pie and carnival food that's usually on a stick. The lollipops come in a pack of 2, so you can share this unusual candy with a friend. I'm not sure I'll want to share. It looks too tasty. Who would you share with? Number 7, gummy cola bottle. Gummies have always been shaped weirdly, but you don't always see massive gummies. The cola gummy is a classic, and usually you can pop up to 10 in your mouth at the same time. With this gummy soda bottle, that's impossible. The gummy cola bottle is as big as an actual soda bottle, and all you can do is take bites out of it at a time. The candy is so big, it's about the same size as 90 tiny gummy sodas all squished together. That's pretty huge. If you're thinking that some part of the huge gummy is its container, you would be wrong. The whole thing is edible from top to bottom and contains 1,800 calories. Your doctor would probably want you to stay away from this one. Number 6, gummy breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right? Oh, you didn't know that? It is, and it's important for you not to skip breakfast. Sadly, sometimes you're in a hurry and you can't grab something to eat really quickly, so you have to go hungry. This strange candy is trying to make that a thing of the past. It might not be the best thing for your body to have candy for breakfast, but when the candy is shaped like breakfast, you almost can't resist. This gummy breakfast is a 4-pack that has 1 gummy shaped like a waffle with a blob of butter in the middle, 1 shaped like an omelet, and 2 that look like bacon strips. That's a full breakfast tray. The gummies have their individual fruity flavors. The bacon strips are cherry and berry blast flavored. The egg combines lemon and berry blast, while the waffle actually has maple and lemon flavors in it. That'll give you the real waffle experience. What do you think about this? Number 5, hard candy, cotton candy. Cotton candy is one of the biggest joys of childhood. Going to the fair and getting some of that fluffy cloud to melt in your mouth is probably some of the most fun you'll ever have. There hasn't been many flavors of cotton candy, but I guess that has changed all of a sudden. Hard cotton candy is made to taste like whatever candy you want it to taste like. That's right, your favorite hard candy could soon become your favorite cotton candy flavor, and you can even make it from the comfort of your own home. That sounds like the best deal ever, right? All you need to enjoy this delicious treat is to get the cotton candy maker and a couple of pieces of your favorite hard candy. Pop the candy into the machine and your sugary sweet treat is ready in a couple of minutes. I wonder where this has been all my life. How much cotton candy would you eat with this machine? Number 4, breakfast lollipops. We already saw that breakfast gummies are a thing, but it seems like people really like breakfast candy. And so this next candy was born. Breakfast lollipops are exactly what they sound like. The lollipops in the shape of breakfast options that taste just like what they're shaped after. There's bacon lollipop, waffle lollipop, and even a donut. Have you ever had donuts for breakfast? I certainly haven't. It's one thing for this lollipop to look like breakfast, but to also taste like it just might be taking it a little too far. How do you think a bacon-flavored lollipop would taste? I guess maybe they could extend it, have other breakfast options. It'd be pretty interesting to see how they manage to make lollipops that taste like toast or a fish sandwich. Blah. They should probably stick to the good stuff they have going, right? Number 3, unicorn farts. Farts can be the most disgusting thing, so naming your candy after that sounds like a bad business decision. I guess as long as it's not your older brother or sister's stinky farts, you still might be interested in trying it out, right? These farts don't smell terrible like the ones you're probably used to, and that's why it makes for a delicious treat. Okay, so these aren't really farts, but they're sold as unicorn farts, and they're supposed to be absolutely delicious. They look just like cotton candy and are flavored like fruit punch. That's an odd combination, don't you think? Unicorns are famous for having rainbows as farts, and it seems like this candy plays off that. Imagine having a rainbow melting right on your tongue. You might also want to be careful so you don't get addicted and start taking 3 bags per day. That's terrible for your teeth. Number 2, Bean Boozled jelly beans. Jelly beans are amazing candies depending on what flavor you find. From sweet to sour, they range across a wide array of flavors, but with the Bean Boozled jelly beans, you'll get a twist. The Bean Boozled jelly beans is one of the weirdest candies out there, and that's a fact. It comes with a wide array of jellies, but its flavors are so unusual that you could be so disgusted or even puke. The jelly beans are really popular because they manage to take everyday flavors you would not expect and put them in a single pack of jelly beans. That's either very evil or very smart. The twist is you have a couple of amazing flavors like chocolate pudding, buttered popcorn, and peach. On the other hand, you get a couple of disgusting flavors like barf and canned dog food that are exactly the same color as the sweet flavors. You can make a game out of it and see just how lucky you are based on which jelly bean you pick. Would you take the risk? I'd love to try it. Number 1, gummy popsicle. Summer can get so hot. All you probably want to do is lazy around beside the pool and sip on a cold drink. You also wouldn't mind a popsicle, but popsicles melt in the heat. That's honestly even more painful than summer heat. That's why this weird candy is perfect to cure your midsummer blues. Gummy popsicles. It's all the goodness of popsicles without the pain of watching it melt. These popsicles have the same shape and form as the ones you're used to, but you don't have to worry about making a mess. I know a lot of parents will love this one. Less laundry problems. Gummy popsicles are chewy candies that come in many exciting flavors that make you smack your lips. You can eat them anywhere, whether you're playing outside, swimming, or just playing games with friends. Plus, you can still have it cold. Just pop it in the fridge and voila, the perfect popsicle. I bet you didn't know about this. Would you want to try it? Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.